There are times in life when everything just feels too much. Problems stack up one after another. Your mind feels heavy. Your heart feels tired. And deep inside, it's like you're drowning in stress, silently screaming for relief. And in moments like these, what's the first thing we usually do? We talk. We vent. We share our pain with someone, hoping they'll understand, hoping they'll comfort us, or even fix things somehow. But let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed that the more you open up to people, the worse you end up feeling? Instead of feeling lighter, you feel exposed, vulnerable, misunderstood. Some might judge you. Others may listen, but not really hear you. And sadly, some will act like they care, only to later use your words against you. It hurts. And that's exactly why this message, this video, is made for you. Because Islam teaches us something powerful. Turn to Allah, not to people. Allah is Al-Samī, the all-hearing, Al-Basīr, the all-seeing. He knows your pain, your struggles, your silent cries, even before you speak a single word. Unlike people, Allah listens without judgment. He helps without conditions. He keeps your secrets with perfect trust. He says in the Qur'an, "Indeed, it is we who created man, and we know what his soul whispers to him, and we are closer to him than his jugular vein." Quran 50:16. When you turn to Allah in dua, you're not speaking to someone who might get tired of you. You're speaking to the one who created you, the one who holds all the answers, the one who's never too busy, never bored, never annoyed by your tears. He lovingly says, "Call upon me, I will respond to you." Quran 40:60. So the next time life feels like it's crushing you, pause. And instead of pouring your heart out to people who may not care, instead of handing your pain to someone who might misuse it, pour your heart out in sujood. Because Allah is always listening, always near, always guiding you in ways you don't even see. May Allah grant you ease, patience, and unwavering faith. And remember something important. When you constantly talk about your problems to people, you're not just inviting more pain. You might also be weakening your faith. The more you complain, the more you lose sight of the purpose behind your test. Every hardship you face, it's not just a problem. It's a divine opportunity to grow closer to Allah. So instead of chasing validation from people, seek peace from Allah. Instead of complaining, start praying. Instead of searching for sympathy, search for strength in your connection with your Creator. This video is about a life-changing truth, why you shouldn't always tell people your problems. We'll talk about how opening up too much can harm you, how patience and tawakkul, reliance on Allah, can reshape your struggles, and how dua can become your ultimate source of peace. With the help of Qur'anic wisdom and heartfelt reminders, I'll show you why the less you share with people, the more peace you'll find within yourself. So stay with me until the end. And if this reminder touches your heart, don't forget to like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more uplifting Islamic content made just for you. Let me tell you something personal, something real. Life isn't always smooth. It's a journey full of ups and downs, joy and heartbreak, ease and struggle. And when the struggles hit hard, what do we usually do? We look for someone to talk to, someone to lean on, someone to say, "I understand what you're going through." But here's the truth. No one can truly feel your pain like you do. People might listen, but they can't heal you. They might offer kind words, but they can't fix what's broken inside your heart. And the more you depend on people for comfort, the more disappointment you'll face. Why? Because people have limits. They've got their own problems, their own stress, their own distractions. They can't always be there, and they can't always understand. But Allah, He is always there, always close, always listening. When my servants ask you about me, then tell them that I am near. I respond to the call of the one when he prays to me. Quran 2:186. So when you're hurting, don't hand your heart to people who might not care. Don't open your wounds to someone who might forget or misuse your pain. Instead, go straight to the one who knows your pain before you even speak. The one who listens in silence, who heals without judgment, who protects without fail. Think about this. How many times have you poured your heart out to someone, only to feel even emptier afterward? A few nice words, maybe, but nothing truly changed. But when you cry to Allah, when you pour your heart out in sujud, when you whisper your worries in dua, you're not just letting out pain. You're turning to the one who holds the power to change your reality. Allah can open doors you never even knew existed. He can turn your sorrow into relief, your struggles into strength. Even when you feel completely alone, you're not alone. Not for a second. Every tear you shed is seen. Every silent prayer is heard. Every bit of patience you show is recorded and rewarded. So tell Allah your problems, not people. Seek comfort in His words, not theirs. Trust in His plan, not their promises. Allah may use your problems against you. Let's be honest, not everyone who listens cares. Some people smile to your face, but behind your back, they talk. They twist your pain into gossip. They collect your struggles like secrets, only to use them when it suits them. Have you ever confided in someone, only to regret it later? Ever shared something personal, only to hear it from someone else? It stings, right? The truth is, the more you share your problems with people, the more vulnerable you become. You give them access to your heart, and some may use it against you. Jealousy is real. Envy is real. Not everyone wants to see you succeed. Some only pretend to care. They watch your pain, and deep down, they feel relieved it's not happening to them. That's why Islam teaches us to keep our hardships between us and Allah. Because once you let your struggles out into the world, you can't control where they go. But when you keep them between you and your Creator, you're safe. You protect your dignity. You protect your peace. Yes, it's okay to ask for advice from someone you truly trust. But choose wisely. Not everyone deserves access to your pain. Because the one who never betrays you, the one who never forgets you, the one who never gossips about you, is Allah. Silence is strength. Privacy is power. The less you speak about your problems, the more control you gain over your life. And the more you turn to Allah, the more you'll see Him lifting you in ways no one else could. Complaining weakens your faith. Let's talk real again. Complaining doesn't solve anything. It doesn't fix your situation. It doesn't remove your pain. What it does is make you feel like a victim. It makes you focus so much on what's wrong that you forget what's right. You forget that hardships are a test and that Allah is in control. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Quran 94:6. No pain lasts forever. No problem is permanent. But when you constantly complain, you miss the blessings hidden in your struggles. You ignore the ease that always comes with hardship. And more dangerously, complaining blocks gratitude. You forget the good that's still around you. The breath you just took, the roof over your head, the food you had today, the moments of peace in between the chaos. But when you stop complaining and start being grateful, everything changes. You begin to see struggles as spiritual growth. You stop asking, "Why me?" and start saying, "Ya Allah, guide me through this." So if you're going through something tough right now, remember, complaining won't change your life, but trusting Allah will. Talk to Allah. Be grateful. 3, be patient. And believe that every hardship is leading you to something better. With Allah, no problem is too big, no wound is too deep, and no heart stays broken forever. Let me ask you something. Who are you relying on? When life gets hard, when your heart is heavy, who do you turn to? We all make the same mistake sometimes. We expect people to fix us. We hope family will support us. We think friends will always be there. We trust society to care. But the truth is, people are people. They're weak. They're limited. They make promises and they break them. They say, "I'll always be here." But when the storm hits, they disappear. When you rely on people, instead of relying on Allah, you set yourself up for disappointment. Allah says in the Qur'an, "And place your trust in Allah. Allah is enough as a guardian." Surah Al-Ahzab 33:3. Let that sink in. Allah is enough. Not people, not status, not wealth, just Him. People can care, yes, they might listen, they might try to help, but they can't carry your pain. They can't rewrite your destiny. They can't solve what's beyond their power. But Allah sees everything you can't. He knows what's behind closed doors. He controls the outcomes you can't even imagine. He provides from places you never expected. So stop putting your happiness in people's hands. Stop hoping someone else will save you. Because the more you rely on people, the more broken you'll feel. But the moment you rely on Allah, you find peace. You stop worrying about who left. You stop stressing about who didn't show up. Because now you know, the only one who truly never leaves is Allah. Seek help through prayer. Now here's the next step. When life gets overwhelming, where do you look for help? People run to everyone except the one who controls everything. They ask advice from friends. They vent their pain on social media. They search for solutions in books or strangers. But the real power is in prayer. Not just the act of praying, but the connection it builds. Allah says, "Seek help through patience and prayer." It's difficult, except for those who are humble. Surah Al-Baqarah 2:45. Prayer isn't just a ritual, it's your lifeline. It's not just words you recite. It's you saying, "Ya Allah, I'm tired. Ya Allah, I don't know what to do. Ya Allah, I trust you." Every time you fall into sujood, you're laying your pain before the one who already knows. You're handing your burdens to the one who can lift them in an instant. Because let's be real, people can't always help you. Even the ones who love you, they're limited. But Allah's power is limitless. He can make a way when there seems to be none. He can soften a heart, open a door, change a life, with just one command. And I know some of you are thinking, "But I've been praying for so long, and nothing's changed." But remember, Allah doesn't ignore your prayers. He either gives you what you ask for, or something better. Or He holds it for a time when you're ready. Just because you don't see it now, doesn't mean it's not on the way. So don't stop praying. Don't let silence fool you. Allah is always listening. Pray in the good times, not just the bad. Because when prayer becomes a habit, faith becomes your shield. Life might still throw tests your way, but now you're stronger. Now you walk with Allah by your side. So next time life gets heavy, don't rush to your phone. Don't pour your pain into people who can't fix it. Instead, fall into sujood. Let your tears hit the prayer mat, not the screen. And whisper everything to the one who will never betray your trust. Allah is listening. Allah is near. And with Him, you are never, ever alone. Let me be real with you. We all want relief. When life gets heavy, we want a way out. Fast. We want the pain to stop, the problem to go away. The answer to show up now. But that's not how life works. And that's not how faith works. True faith means trusting Allah's timing. Just like a seed doesn't become a tree overnight. You won't become stronger, wiser, or better without time, growth, and patience. Yes, it hurts. Yes, you're tired. Yes, you want it to end. But listen carefully. Allah hasn't forgotten you. Every delay you're facing, every silent dua, every sleepless night, it's all part of a bigger plan you can't see yet. Allah is shaping you. He's strengthening you. He's preparing something far greater than what you're asking for. What is patience? Patience doesn't mean sitting still. It doesn't mean giving up or doing nothing. Patience means you keep praying, even when you don't see results. You keep doing the right thing, even when it's hard. You trust Allah, even when the path is unclear. Because Allah promised, indeed, with hardship comes ease. Surah Al-Ahzab 94:6. Not after hardship, with it. Which means, while you're in pain, relief is already on the way. What should you do right now? Keep going. Keep making dua. Keep relying on Allah alone. Talk to Him every day, every night. Tell Him your fears. Tell Him your hopes. Tell Him what no one else understands. And then, be patient, because Allah will reward your patience in ways that will leave you speechless. What you're going through is not pointless. It's not a punishment. It's a test. And tests are how you grow closer to Him. Remember, this patience brings reward. Prayer brings peace. And reliance on Allah brings solutions that no human ever could. So the next time life feels overwhelming, turn to Allah, not people. He listens when no one else does. He understands when no one else can. And He gives in ways beyond your imagination. Final words. If this message touched your heart, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear how you're staying patient through your tests. And don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring Islamic reminders, because sometimes all we need is a small reminder to keep going. May Allah grant you strength, patience, and blessings beyond your dreams. Until next time, stay strong, stay grateful, and keep your faith in Allah.